Okay, good morning, Year 6, and welcome back to week 3 of Term 5 already. The weeks seem to be flying past, don't they? First of all, thank you for all the lovely work that you've been sending us. We're really enjoying reading some of your writing again and seeing some of the challenging maths that you've been getting up to. And of course, seeing photos of all the other lovely things that you've been doing to keep yourselves busy. So keep those coming. And this week, our English is going to be linked to a short story by an author who know that you're all going to be familiar with. So we hope you enjoy it.
So today, on Monday, the 4th of May, we're going to be answering questions accurately and making sure we're using evidence from the text that we're reading. In class, we focused particularly on 3 different types of questions: retrieval, word meaning, and inference. I wonder what you can remember about those types of questions. Pause the slides and have a little think. Word meaning. These types of questions are all about giving and explaining the meaning of words and phrases in the text. Retrieval questions. There are many different types of retrieval questions. They often ask you to find key information in answer to questions which begin who, what, where, when, how, or why. Sometimes the answers are right there and easy to spot, but sometimes you need to dig a little deeper. Think about that dog searching for the stick in the undergrowth. You have to find the answer and then explain it. Finally, inference questions. You need to be a detective in these types of questions. You need to look for clues to find your answer. Ask yourself, how do you know? What evidence is there? And then explain the evidence to answer the question.
Today we will be answering these types of questions, so look out for them.
All these pictures are linked together in the next text that we read. Have a look at them and see if you can work out where it might be set. What could it be about? You might want to pause the slides to have a proper look at it.
Whilst you are listening to me read the first few pages of the story, we would like you to think about the character of Cherry and jot down any information you find out about her. You can see the brainstorm which I have started on this slide. On the website, you can click to hear me read the first few pages of the book or read it yourself. You choose. Remember, jot your ideas down in note form, not full sentences. Hopefully you heard lots of information about Cherry and may have even started to draw some conclusions about the type of person she is. Compare your notes with mine and see if you think there is anything I have missed. The first question I want you to consider is, what impression do we get of Cherry? Explain your ideas using evidence from the text. You might want to jot down 5 words which you think you would use to describe Cherry and pause the slides whilst you do that. In those first few pages, 5 words which I think describe Cherry would be determined, persistent, fiery, funny, and resilient. Now I've thought about what Cherry is like, I need to justify my ideas with evidence by looking at the text in more detail. I think Cherry is determined because she has been making a necklace of shells for her entire holiday and will not stop until it reaches from the sofa to the toaster. Another reason I think this is because her mum tries to talk her out of completing it and she insists that she will finish it before the holiday ends. Nothing will stop her. You can write the answers on paper or print them out. Remember to think carefully about what the question is asking you and how to answer it accurately. Keep hold of your Cherry brainstorm for later in the week, and we'll see you on Tuesday.